Hello again, everyone. I'm going to show you some progress that I've been making on my scripted boat system for Bioware's RPG, Neverwinter Nights. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that I added firing arcs for weapons. So instead of being able to shoot them any of 360 degrees, you can choose between having them face port or starboard. So let's go ahead and for our ship have a mixture of both port and starboard for our weapons. That will give us a little bit more versatility at the cost of some firepower. The next thing I'm going to show you is this henchman that I can add to my boat. So if I use this widget on the henchman, they will accept my invitation. I already hired most of these guys. The ones I didn't hire will refuse my invitation, and they will not get on my boat. So I don't claim to be the first person to come up with a boating system in Neverwinter Nights, but this implementation that I have, where the boats are actually dynamically controlled by script, allows for a much broader and novel sort of gameplay. So, for example, unlike systems where you have a ship placeable or a ship that's actually part of the tile set against a moving background to create the illusion of motion of a stationary ship, or a polymorph effect. Not to say that those are bad things. These things are very useful for cutscenes, but for my system, there can actually be gameplay involving the boats. So for example, I'm going to spawn some hostile boats here. I'll go ahead and spawn 8. And then these boats are actually set to be hostile to anything. So they'll fight everything they run into, including one another. I'll board my ship now and lift up the anchor and man the helm. And go ahead and start turning right to get away from port. And I also added a health bar for the ships, so each bar represents 100 hit points for your ship's hull. Once this runs out to 0, your ship sinks. If one of the other parts besides the hull, such as the sails or the keel, gets damaged, that doesn't actually sink your ship, but it does reduce the effectiveness of that part. So, for example, if your rudder gets damaged, you turn more slowly. If your sail gets damaged, you stop being able to accelerate with the wind. If your weapon gets damaged, its launch velocity is decreased. Oh, there's a ship. Let's go ahead and see if I can align that for a broadside. That guy's wounded. Maybe I can finish him off. Oh, someone's shooting at me. Not good. I'm being shot at from this side, too. Yeah, that guy shot me. Now, I don't have collision damage yet, so if a ship does collide with another ship, they'll actually pass through each other. Luckily, that didn't happen there. Ultimately, I will incorporate a collision and ramming system, so you can actually, you will actually be able to add parts to your ship that improve its ability to ram other ships as an offensive way of sinking them. Okay, looks like I got away from the thick of the battle there. With some of my health remaining. looks like one of my parts was destroyed there. You can tell by the smoke trailing from off of my ship. That indicates that one of your subsystems was destroyed, probably a weapon. Good thing my rudder is intact, otherwise I might not have that much more to show you. Okay, let's see if I can... Oh, that guy's pretty aggressive. Maybe I can get him in my broadside. Finish him off. Oh, someone else is attacking him. He's down to one little life bar there. Oh no. That hurt. And my ship just sunk. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Of course, this is still in a fairly early stage of development, but it seems to be making fairly good progress. It's actually getting to the point where it's pretty fun to play. I'll be posting more updates in due time.